Hello everyone, this is Dr. J and welcome back to the channel. I have a couple cases for you today. We have one, the first one here is a narrow canal with a cerumen impaction. Pretty classic and standard for what I usually see. You can see already we're in the left ear, and as we go in with the speculum, you're going to notice that the ear canal is crescent shaped, very narrow, very opposite from the cylindrical speculum that we're putting in the ear canal. Now this speculum is metal, so I can't bend it like I sometimes do with my plastic speculums. But it's enough room here, and it's not so narrow that I can't get my larger suction into the ear canal and let it do its work. We're lifting up the bottom of the ear canal here. We're just trying to tease it up. And this little chunk right here, once we get this up and elevated, this would be a good opportunity, if I felt it was necessary right here, to put in some collace and lubricate everything. But the wax was moving very easily with the suction, so I just go ahead and continue with my large suction. It's a number 7 Fraser suction. And as we keep going, it's just in little bits and pieces. It's not one big solid impaction. So it makes it relatively easy, especially when it's moving very well like it is. We advanced some of it from the deep canal up to the middle canal. And you can tell that, just looking at the skin at the opening, you can tell that this person has a very dry skin, almost eczema. And that can potentiate or promote a cerumen impaction, because as the wax and the skin migrate out of the ear canal, it's going to kind of get bound up in the opening of the ear canal, right where the hair-bearing portion of the ear canal is, which is right there. These little fragments of skin can be very frustrating at times because they don't get pulled up in the suction, and so I move to a smaller suction, and sometimes that'll help get those little pieces off, like right there. We're using the number 5 suction again on this part here. You can see it's got just a little bit of a bend to it. Sometimes I can manipulate my suctions however I feel I need to get it done. But alligator to the rescue here as we get this last bit of hair out of the ear canal. All right, moving on to case number 2, hearing aid stuck in the ear canal. This is something that we see regularly. A lot of people have hearing loss, and therefore a lot of people use hearing aids. And depending on the type of hearing aid that they use, they could have a detachable tip. Now, tips of hearing aids are detachable for a reason, because they can get dirty, they can get worn out, and so you just replace it with a new one. But it also means that it can detach in the ear canal. And so that's why people who have hearing aids need to inspect their hearing aid once they pull it out. Every time they pull it out of their ear canal, you need to take a look at the tip to see if it's in there. My record, I think, is 3 hearing aid tips in 1 ear canal. So if you do use hearing aids, just go ahead and check that. And it's a detachable tip. Go ahead and check that every time you pull it out. So this is the patient's ear with the hearing aid tip that was in it, and you can see that the cerumen and the skin are all folded and pushed back in. And this is also another common problem associated with hearing aid use. If you use the hearing aids all day, every day, then this is likely something that you may have to deal with. Not everybody has to deal with it, but some people do. And you can see mostly here around the edges, it's skin that just can't migrate out and winds up getting folded back on itself and down into the ear canal. And then on top of that is the earwax that keeps getting pushed back in. Remember that earwax is produced on the outer portion of the ear canal where the hair grows. And then it's just getting pushed back in. So if you have wax that's deep in the ear canal, it's pushed back in. That's not where it starts forming. One last little chunk here, and we'll get that out. Looking back in the ear canal, a little bit of wax with some skin there. And now we've got some bubbles of that colace way down deep. Just clear that real quick and then we're good to go. So the same patient, although he did not have a hearing aid tip stuck in his ear canal on this side, this ear also is treated with a hearing aid, and therefore he has the same style of Cerumen Impaction on that side. And of course, start with some colace. What's up, boys in California? The Cerumen, we just let it sit for just a second, and then that's going to make our process so much easier. It worked well on the other side. So, very hairy ear canal, that can also be a reason why people have Cerumen impaction problems or excessive wax problems. So if you got hearing aids and they're detachable tips and you've got a hairy ear canal, that means that you're probably going to have issues. So in this scenario, what we do is just have them come back every few months, probably start every 6 months, and then change it as needed. If it's not too bad at that visit, then we push it to every 12 months. And some people are bad enough off that we see them every 3 months. So whatever the patient needs, that's what we'll take care of. And then we have them use drops periodically as well. Obviously, I use colace in the office, but most people don't have that at home. So I recommend virgin olive oil drops. I recommend mineral oil drops, coconut oil, avocado oil. Those are all work fine. Johnson & Johnson baby oil is also fine. So whatever you happen to have at home, and I recommend just 1 or 2 times per month right before bed, put a few drops in the ear, just enough so you can feel it to get to your eardrum. Put a cotton ball in, go to bed. Next morning, pull a cotton ball out and you're good to go. A little bit of colace left at the bottom of the ear canal there. See that little purple hue to the fluid down there? We'll just suction that clear, and that's all for this patient. Thanks for sticking it out to the end. I really appreciate your support on the channel. Thanks so much for watching, and we'll see you on the next video.